Take a full breath in and a full breath out. In your next 1 or 2 rounds of breath, go ahead and set an intention or dedication for today's practice. Inhale. Exhale, seal your intention on your heart. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your mat. As I mentioned, we're going to start on our backs today. So go ahead and make your way there if you aren't there already. Just lay back like you are in a Shavasana, the way we end practice. Take a moment to let your spine just relax down towards the floor, into your mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. And bring your knee up to 90. You have 2 options. You can tap the inside of your knee and take it to the outside of your body. Or if you're able to grab your big toe and keep it long, you can take your leg to the outside of your body with your big toe. If your knee is bent a lot like this when you take it to the outside, I'd rather you just tap the inside of your knee. We're really just looking for that inner thigh stretch here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee back to center. Send your leg high if it wasn't extended, and just slowly lengthen and lower it all the way down to your mat. Lift your left knee to 90, tap the inside and take it out. Or again, you can reach for your big toe if you're able to keep your leg pretty straight and take it to the outside of your body. So we're still working planks this month, and we're going to work on a little side plank today. So just take one more inhale, opening the inner thigh. Exhale back to center. Send your heel high, slowly lengthen and lower all the way down to the ground. Then lift your knees back up to 90. Just nice and slow, rock and roll yourself back up to seated. Cross your ankles, send your legs behind you and come into a tabletop position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Pull your low belly, your core in, so you have a nice long spine. Now let's move through 3 cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, peek up at the ceiling. Exhale, dome and round. Inhale, belly drops, peek up like you're mooing like a cow. Exhale, dome and round your spine like an angry cat. Take one more breath, belly drops, peek up, maybe a little moo at the top. One more exhale, dome and round. Feel free to meow. And then come back to your tabletop, pull your core in. 1 foot at a time, your choice which goes first. Just step your foot back. Step both feet back, high plank. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, hips up, down dog. Take about 2 or 3 breaths to pedal out your knees, pedal out your feet, walk out your dog. Come back to center in your dog. And let's take a nice, slow, rhythmic vinyasa. Come forward to your high plank. You can always drop your knees on this first one as you lower down to your low push-up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Tap your shins if you need to. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair pose. Belly is pulling in, hips are sinking down. Inhale, straighten your legs and reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, sweep forward and up to your crescent lunge. Take a full round of breath. Now plant your back foot, open up to your warrior 2. Keeping that front knee strong, pressing it out towards that outer edge of your mat, towards that outer pinky toe edge of your foot. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve your warrior. Finding that nice side reach, that side body stretch. Inhale, reach back a little deeper. Exhale, cartwheel down to a twisted lunge. Right hand planted, left hand to your knee, your hip, or reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale, open a little more, find more twist. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's move through a mindful vinyasa. Come forward, high plank. Lower down, low push up. Inhale to cobra or upward facing. Exhale, tap your toes. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Round your spine like you did in your cat. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, place it through. Roll your shoulders back. Find a long spine as you look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair. Now varying your arms in your chair, bring your hands to heart center. Lift your heart and chest and keep your core pulling in. Taking a half chair, shift weight into your left foot, pick your right knee up, stack your right ankle on your left knee. And press your right knee down towards your mat. Again, opening up that inner thigh. Release your right leg. Keep sitting down through your hips. We're going to come into our eagle. So reach arms up. Take your right arm under your left. Pick your right leg all the way up this time. Cross your thighs, squeeze them together. Wrap your right leg over your left. You can leave your right big toe out for a kickstand. You can wrap it around the back of your foot. You can just let it hang out over here. Find that long spine. Settle into your standing leg. Take one more full round of breath. Settle into your eagle. Inhale, unravel, spring out, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Finding that rhythm. Inhale, lift to your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up, crescent lunge. Plant your back foot. Open up to your warrior two. Try to find a little bit of length through the crown of your head, through right under your hips. Just elongating your spine. Now flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Reach a little bit deeper, like you want to tap the back wall or whatever's behind you. And then cartwheel down, twisted lunge. Left hand planted, right hand, knee, hip, or reaching high. Find twist from your center. Find reach if your arm is up. Take your top arm down, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Your choice. You can move through a vinyasa. You can stay in down dog. You can always drop your knees first. You can take what I call a half vinyasa, just shifting from your high plank to your down dog. We'll meet in our dog with a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, curl your knee to your nose, feel that rounding. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, place it through. Look forward, roll shoulders back. Step forward and fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair. Changing your hand or arm variation, bring hands to heart center. Now let's shift into our half chair, sending the weight into your right foot. As you pick your left leg up, just ankle crosses over knee first. Unravel your left leg. Keep your knees bent. Reach arms up. Coming into our eagle, left arm under right. Try to tap your hands, your palms together if you can. If not, reach for your elbows. Pick your left leg up, but nice and high. This time, thighs wrap and squeeze together. Take one more breath to settle. Inhale, unravel, spring out, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up, crescent lunge. Take a full round of breath. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Now flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now adding dynamic movement to our pose. So we did this last week, but I'm going to change it a little bit, so listen up. On our inhale, we're still going to reach up and back. Exhale, without bringing your elbow to your knee, I want you to switch your arms like you're holding a big ball of energy in between them. So it's like an unsupported side plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Reach. Inhale, up and back. Front knee stays strong. Exhale, unsupported side angle. Take one more. Reach up and back. This time, come into the side angle and hold. Spin your armpit up towards the ceiling. Reach for the front of the room. You can stay here. You can come into a bent knee triangle. You can take a half bind from your triangle. You can come into a full bind, reaching underneath your leg. Twisting from your full center if you're in the bind, your core, your obliques, your back, this is all connected. It's like a big cylinder. So find that twist and peek up past your top shoulder. Take one more breath. Bring your top arm up, back to the bent knee triangle. Take your hand to your hip, coming into a half moon. Step your right foot in a step or two. Release your left hand to the floor or to the block. Lift your right leg up. Then try to turn your body to the right. So shoulders and hips facing the right. Just take one more breath in this half moon. We're not holding it long. Now drop your right hip down, square off your hips. Bring your hands to heart center. We're coming into our warrior three. Reach your arms back, airplane arms. Now reach your arms forward, full round of breath. Find length. Release hands down, lift your back leg up, standing split. Full breath in, full breath out. Step back to your lunge. Step back, high plank. Your choice, move through your vinyasa from here. You can come up to a down dog and walk it out. Meeting in our dog, lift your right leg high. Curl your knee to your nose. Send your right leg up. Hover your right knee to your right elbow and pause. Use your obliques to take it over to your left elbow. Take it back over to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, place it through. Now listen up. On your inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, bring your left leg with you as you bring your knees to 90 and you reach arms up. So nice controlled movement. Coming into our standing twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can tap your left knee. You can reach for your big toe or the inside of your foot. Take the kick out forward. We're always just trying to challenge our balance in these balancing poses. So I want you to take your gaze back, peek back to that back thumb. Now slowly come forward, left knee at 90, reach arms up. Coming into our dancers, windmill your left arm back to catch your left foot. Take a pause at the top, find length through your right side body, then kick your foot into your hand. You can hinge forward, you can reach forward, you can keep your top arm lifted. These look really good, everyone. Take one more breath in your dancers. Come to your edge. Slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Take a nice backstroke or windmill of your arms, opening up your shoulders. Land in conscious mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up, add a little back bend. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent. Full round of breath. Plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now adding our dynamic movement, but coming into that unsupported side angle. So you'll be able to see me better on this side. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, just switch your arms as you reach forward. Front knee stays strong. Inhale, up and back, a big windmill. Exhale, forward and down, like you're holding a ball of energy at your center. Inhale, up and back, revolve. Exhale, unsupported side angle. Take one more breath, reach up and back. On your exhale, come down to the supported side angle and hold. Your choice, you can stay in the side angle. You can lift to the bent knee triangle. You can reach through for a half bind. You can come into a full bind. If you're in a bind, try to take that peak up, spinning that shoulder back. Then find a long spine from the crown of your head to your back heel. One more breath. Take your top arm up, bent knee triangle. Walk your back foot in a step. Option to place your hand on your hip for stability. Release your right hand to the block or to the floor. Lift your left leg up, half moon. Flex your back foot. Now drop your left hip down. You can tap your block if you have one or your shins. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach arms back, warrior three or T pose. Reach arms forward, find length, full round of breath. Don't give up. Release your hands down, standing split. Lift your left leg. Step your left foot back, here in your lunge. Step your right foot back, here in your high plank. Move through from here, come to a down dog and walk it out. Your choice. Meeting in our dog. Lift your left leg high. Bring your knee to your nose. Feel that rounding of your spine. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Pause. Use your side body, your obliques, to take it to your right elbow. Take it back over to your left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, place it through. On your inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, shift weight forward. Right knee comes with you as you reach up. Standing twist, right arm forward, left arm back. You can tap your knee. You can reach for your foot. Take your gaze back. Peek back. And slowly unravel forward, reach arms up. Coming into your dancers, windmill your right arm back to catch your right foot. You can tap your knees at the top, find that stability in your standing leg. And when you're ready, kick in. Option to hinge, option to reach. Just keep your heart and chest lifted. Find your dancers on this last breath. Your dancers. Slowly bring your knees back together. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. This time, plant your right foot down. Use your right arm to windmill you up to your warrior two and pause. Straighten your front leg and turn your toes in. I'm just gonna switch so I can face you. Coming into our wide-legged forward fold, flip your palms up, lift your heart and chest. Pull your low belly in as you hinge forward, palms down. Find that long spine. Release your hands under your shoulders. You can release hands to a block. You can reach for your calves or ankles, maybe your big toes. Keep a long spine. And then tip way forward into the balls of your feet, sending your hips up. If you're reaching for your calves, your ankles, your toes, use that as leverage. Pull your upper body towards your legs, tip in. Now release your hands back underneath your shoulders. We're transitioning into a lizard lunge. So start to walk your hands forward as you turn your left toes forward and come back onto the ball of your right foot. Find length in your spine before you move. Then your choice. You can drop your right knee down. You can come down to the forearms. You can take your left knee out to the left. Take one more breath. Now start to walk yourself back in, coming back up to hands. Tuck your back toes behind you. We're going to transition into a supported hip stretch. So start to walk your left foot back to about the center of your mat. Right hand stays down. Left arm can lift up or it can come to your hip. So hips are lifting, core is engaged. It's almost like a side plank. You guys look good. Now, you can come into your side plank from here if you'd like. Nice and controlled, bringing your left foot back. Stacking it, you can always bend your knee. You can take that tree plank. Or if that doesn't work for you, you can drop your hips down, come back to a tabletop, to a high plank, and then open up to a side plank like we normally would. So either way, you can always drop your right knee down in your side plank. Lift those hips, reach up. Release your top arm down. Your choice, lift up to a down dog. Move through a vinyasa from here. Maybe you stay in the dog and find some movement. Beautiful choices, everyone. We're going to step forward into a yogi squat. So on your inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, place it to the outside of your right hand. Then keeping hips low, step your left foot forward to the outside of your left hand. Sit back, press palms together, press elbows into knees, and lift your heart and chest. We're just gonna stay on this one and enjoy our yogi squat. So on our next set, we'll play with the crow or crane or inversion if you'd like. But on this one, just find that long spine. Lift your heart and chest. Take one more full round of breath. Release your hands down to the floor. If you'd like, you can jump yourself back from here, or you can lift your hips up, walk your feet back in to about hip distance. Lift your flat back, find the long spine. Release hands down, step your left foot back. Plant your left foot down. Use your left arm to windmill yourself up to the warrior two and pause. Straighten your front leg, turn your right toes in. Back to our wide-legged forward fold. Open your heart and chest. Flip palms down, hinge forward. Your choice on this one. Once you release your hands, you can reach underneath you, let your spine to dome. Allow your spine, I can't speak. Allow your spine to dome or round, or you can walk your hands forward, wide-legged down dog. Take one more nice full round of breath. Tip some more weight forward. And then walk yourself back to center, hands under your shoulders. Coming into our lizard lunge, turn your right toes forward. Come onto the ball of your left foot. Press into hands, find your long spine before you move. Option to drop your left knee. Option to come to forearms. You can also take your right knee out to the right. You can use your hand or an elbow to press it out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk yourself back up to hands. Lift your left knee up. And then walk your right foot back to about the center of your mat. Again, coming into that supported hip stretch. Now, your choice. From here, you can keep your hips lifted, engage your core, and step your right foot back to your side plank. Or you can drop down, come into the tabletop, come into your high plank, and then spin into your side plank. Lift your hips. Take one more breath. Release hands down, high plank. Lift your hips down dog or move through your vinyasa from your high plank. Maybe you stay, maybe you move. Always listening to your body. Now coming back to our yogi squat. On your inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, place it to the outside of your left hand. Keeping hips low, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Sit back, press palms, press elbows inside knees, and lift your heart and chest. Now your time to play. You can release your hands and come into a crow or a crane. If you have an inversion in your practice, you can take a headstand or a handstand. If none of those work for you, you can meet us in the dog. Take a little extra walkouts if you'd like. Clara, try to take your gaze forward a little bit, like to the front of your mat. Yeah, now try to lift a toe. Just tip in. Oh, you're so close. All right, everyone, just take 2 more breaths wherever you are. Step, walk, or jump yourself back to the down dog. Take whatever you need. If you feel like a vinyasa would smooth things out, go ahead. If you just need a quick pedal of your knees or heels, maybe a windshield wiper of your hips. Slowly come forward to the high plank. Release your knees down. Let's come down to our bellies just for 2 prone back bends. We're going to take a rolling cobra, and then we'll take a full locust into a bow pose. So bring your arms, bring your elbows to about where your shoulders are. So arms out to the sides. Now spider tip fingers like you would in your full locust. So palms lifted, fingertips down. Inhale, roll your heart and chest up, then roll 1 or 2 ribs up. Press into fingers, arms can lift. Exhale, slowly lower down, forehead taps. Inhale, lift heart and chest. Press the tops of your feet down so your knees lift. Exhale, slowly roll down, forehead taps. Take 1 more set. Use your fingers for leverage. Press into the floor, lift your heart and chest, lift your ribs. Release all the way down. Gaze to the right. Bring your arms by your sides, palms down. Let your shoulders relax. Bring your forehead back to center. Coming into a full locust, and then your choice. From there, you can transition into a bow if you'd like. Start with spider tip fingers and lift your heart and chest. Then lift your arms up, thumbs up and palms out. Now pressing into the front of your pelvis, that pelvic bone, your hip bone, lift your legs. Keep lifting your heart and chest. Now, if you'd like, you can bend your knees, reach back for your ankles or the tops of your feet, and press back into a bow. From your full locust, you can also interlace your hands at your tailbone and press back into your interlaced hands to find some leverage. Wherever you are, kick back. Grabbing your ankles, flex your feet so the tops of your feet are up towards the ceiling. Everyone lift. Release all the way down. Gaze to the left. Bend your knees and take your legs side to side. Windshield wiper your legs. Release your legs back down. Bring your forehead back to center. Hands under shoulders. Press yourself up just to the tabletop. And then bring your right knee towards your right wrist. We're coming into our pigeon. And walk your right foot out to the side. Then slide your left toes back. Lift your heart and chest. And release yourself down to the mat. You can make a pillow with your arms. You can release your head on a block. Find that rhythm of your breath as you bring yourself into this present moment. Try to find some letting go somewhere in your body. Maybe it's tension in your hips. I know for me, I have tight hip flexors. Sometimes I really feel it in this pigeon. Or it can be letting go of a thought that you had today, a thought that you had in your practice. It's not really serving you. Take 1 more full round of breath. Walk yourself back up into hands. Lift your heart and chest and peek up. Roll onto your right glute and swing your left leg forward, coming into a seated head to knee. Take your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Make sure your sits bones are grounding down as you reach your arms up. Now take a tiny turn towards your left foot as you come down for your seated head to knee. Bend your knee as much as you need to make that forehead to knee connection. Take 1 more full round of breath. Tap forehead to knee. Reach past your left toes. Lift yourself back up. Coming into a mini wild thing, take your right arm back, leave your left arm reaching up, roll onto your right leg and lift your hips. Reach back. Release your hips down. Let's take our seated spinal twist. Left leg to the center of your mat. Right foot to the outside of your left knee. Place your right arm behind you. Reach your left arm up, wrap it around, or take your left elbow to the outside of your knee. Use that pressing together for leverage to sit up tall as you twist. Peek past your shoulder. Unravel forward. Send both legs long. Take a staff pose to neutralize, fingertips forward, press into hands, and lift your hips. Then take the other side, seated spinal twist. Right leg stays long, left foot to the outside of your right knee. Place your left arm behind you, reach up. Take the wrap around or place your elbow to the outside of your knee and twist. Twist a little bit deeper, peek back. Unravel forward. Take another mini staff pose to neutralize, both legs long. Place your hands by your hips as you lift up. And taking our seated head to knee on the right, send your right heel to the right corner of your mat. Send your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Press your sits bones down, reach up. Turn your left ribs towards your right foot as you come down. Reach past your right toes. Lift yourself back up. Take our mini wild thing, left arm back. Roll onto your left leg, lift your hips, reach back. And release your hips down. Come back to your pigeon, so you can slide your right leg behind you, or you can come back to that tabletop. Send your left knee to your left wrist, walk it across, and send your right leg back. Release yourself down and relax into your pigeon pose. Just letting your body melt towards your mat. Trying to let go of any thoughts that bubble up. Your only thought is on your breath. Allowing it to center you to this present moment. So often in our lives, we take advantage of our breath. Really, we take advantage of our bodies, to be honest, and how much they do for us. They're really like such an amazingly engineered machine that keeps us going, even when we're not thinking about our breath or our heartbeat or any of those things. So take this tiny moment to just thank yourself for your breath, for your health, for your wellness. One more full round of breath in your pigeon. Walk yourself back up into your hands. Lift your heart and chest, peek up. Tuck your right toes behind you. Step your left foot back just to a down dog. Take a full round of breath. Again, you can pedal out your heels if you like. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and sit back on your mat. Laying down on your back and sending your knees to 90. I'm just going to turn so you guys can see my knees. We're coming into a reclined cow face pose. So arms out by your sides, palms down, or arms by your sides with your elbows bent and about shoulder height. Take your right leg over your left and wrap them, similar to what we did in our eagle pose. And then take your right foot towards the floor, your left foot towards the floor. Now, if you're able, grab your right foot with your left hand and your left foot with your right hand. Pull your feet down like you've wanted your shins in a single plane. You should feel this in your glutes, maybe a nice outer hip stretch. Pull your elbows down if you have your feet, and then slowly unravel your legs. Bring them back to 90. Just switch them out, left leg over right. Your left hand reaches for your right foot. Your right foot reaches for your left foot as you pull them in and down. Pull your elbows down. Then unravel your legs, bring them back to 90. Release legs down. Take your heels wide, the width of your mat, coming into our wide-legged twist. Let your knees fall over to the right. You can take a quick windshield wiper if you'd like. Release any tension you made in your cow face pose. And then when your legs fall to the right, stack your right ankle on your left knee. Gaze to the left. One more breath in your twist. Unstack your ankle from your knee. Take your knees nice and slow, side to side. When they land to the left, stack your left ankle on your right knee. Take your gaze to the right. Bring your gaze back up. Unstack your left ankle. Take one more quick windshield wiper side to side. If you'd like, you can take a quick double knee to chest, giving yourself a little squeeze, pressing your spine into the mat. If there's any other pose you need, you can take it here. If you're ready for your final rest, send your legs long, let your feet fall out, palms face up. Close your eyes and enjoy your final resting pose, your Shavasana. As I normally do, I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell. So allow yourself to fully relax into your mat until you hear the bell. Find movement in your body by wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Show yourself some gratitude, give yourself a hug, and thank yourself for taking this 45 minutes of self-care tonight on your mat. Reach your right or left arm back, rolling onto that side, using your arm as a pillow, falling into fetal position, our position of brand new beginnings. Recall your intention or dedication from the beginning of your practice. You have the option to set a new one here in this fetal position to take you through the rest of your Monday or the rest of your week. Start to press yourself up to seated, facing forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Take your gaze down towards your fingertips or keep your eyes closed. Let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward and saying namaste or thank you. Thank you, everybody. Beautiful Monday practice. So good to see you. We don't have classes next week because it's Thanksgiving week. So no Monday or Thursday. Then the following week we'll have classes again. And then I believe they're over on December 4th. Don't quote me on that, but I will make sure I have that right.